Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Rick Nether, again. What I'm up to this morning is I plan to go out and shoot again. I posted a video yesterday evening with where I tried some hand loads in my rifle, and they did a little better. I got a few odd results, but I'm getting pretty close to hunting season, and I won't be able to do much live fire video because it'll disturb other hunters. But this morning I plan to go out and fine tune the rifle, and I've got two factory loads that I want to try. I had one that shot really well that I ran out of, but I was planning to hunt with this one this season. It's the Winchester Extreme Point, 150 grain 30-06. Got the really big polymer tip. If I can get it open without tearing the box. But I wanted to try these and see how they group. If I like them, I'm gonna go ahead and sight the rifle in for that and just let it go with that. I also have another factory load at really inexpensive load that I want to just try. You can get these any Walmart, but I got some Federal I don't know, just regular old 150 grain soft points. I'm gonna try them too, just see how that works. I know you are probably pretty sick of the same rifle. I need to make videos with other rifles and some pistols, but I don't know, I just really enjoy shooting a rifle. Here's a close-up of the rifle that I've been using in my videos lately, so we'll safety check it. No ammunition in the chamber, no ammunition in the magazine. But Ruger M77 Hawkeye, I really like the rifle, and I'm trying to learn it. I just got this one this year, but anyhow, I just want to thank you for watching, and stay tuned. I plan to splice in some shooting footage. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I sat there and I watched that video that I just made, and then I got to thinking, I wonder if it's me or the rifle or the ammunition. So I sat here, I cleaned my lenses on my scope, and I focused them. And then I, got to where I could focus well enough I could see bugs hopping around down there. And I've got it locked down. I let my barrel cool, and then I dry fired for a little while. It won't hurt a Ruger. Practicing on my release, and I did notice that even like on a rest here, or so-called rest, I could see movement in my crosshairs. Like with my heart rate. I'm trying to control my breathing. But those last couple of shots, or last couple of groups, I would shoot, I would walk down there 100 yards, I'd measure the target, I'd walk back, I'd get behind the rifle, fire again, and as you can see, I worked up a pretty good sweat because it's hot. So what I thought about doing, I just got 3 more of these regular old Federals. This is for my own practice. I'm gonna sit right here. I made my target even smaller. Now I know I'm gonna impact above the target. I know that. But my aiming point, I made it tiny, so I really have to concentrate. And I'm just gonna fire a normal 3-round group without going down there each shot. And I'm just gonna see if trying to control my movement if I can shrink that group. You know, I'm trying. And luckily I haven't got a whole lot of hate yet in the comments, but I'm doing the best I can. I was holding just as steady as I could. And I'm way high and to the right. But I'm grouping. I can see it now that I've adjusted my scope. I can see my impacts down there at 100 yards. All right. I have just come to a conclusion. Rifle's perfectly fine. It's me. I need to worry less about my hand loads or my factory loads and more about me. I had let my scope get out of adjustment, and I just fired here. I fired it. I concentrated with everything I had, and I think I just shot a pretty good group. Let's go look at it. All right, that's where I'm shooting. There's my target, and I could actually, with my scope properly adjusted, I could actually see where I was hitting. So I'm gonna pause you. I came down here and I looked and I measured this group. I'll measure it again for you. I'm gonna go ahead and zero. I got 696 when I measured it. It's hard to measure. Well, I don't know, 693 is what I just got right there. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm trying 694. It's an excellent group. I had fired earlier before I adjusted my scope. I noticed that little ring where you lock in the focus was just moving, and I had shot earlier, and I had terrible groups. So I flipped this target over, made this smaller, and being that I'm off to the right, although I'm grouping, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fire at it again with a different load, the load that I was interested in, and we'll see both groups. I mean, if they stack in there together, we'll know, but we're gonna see what it does with that other load. All right. Well, I'm gonna aim at the same spot, but I'm gonna use the ammunition that I'm wanting to hunt with this year. Since I've adjusted the scope focus, I can see, and that makes an incredible difference. So I think the barrel's had enough time to cool, because I've already watched that video. It's pretty warm, it ain't hot. But I'm gonna try the Winchester Extreme Point factory ammo. I'm gonna fire a 3-shot group just like I did with that Federal. I'm gonna aim at the same target. If the two we've already seen that first group, so if the two groups happen to intermingle, we'll know. But I wanted to hunt deer with this. Got that huge polymer tip. It actually kind of looks like an old FM, or an old ball ammo, military round, but it's not. It's a soft point. So I'm gonna give it a try, and then we'll look at that group, and we'll see if it's as good as the federal group. And then all I got to do is just adjust the rifle to where I want it to hit, and I'm ready to go hunting. All right. Bore's a little warm, but yeah. It's not grouping as tight as that federal did. But it's just right under it. All right. I'll look from here and see what that one did. I don't think it's that bad. We'll go take a look at it. All right. It's not as tight as the group with the federal. We'll look at it. Yeah, I got 1.460 with the Winchester, and both of them are kind of in the same area. So this is a hunting season sight-in. I could probably use either one of these loads and be all right. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a scope adjustment and try to bring it back where it should be. So that's Winchester. I'm riding, so it'll be a little, hold on just a second. All right, I went ahead and marked that one as 1.460. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna adjust the rifle for 0. All right. So I grouped all right, and I'm almost 2 inches to the right. So I'm gonna give this scope, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go back to my original 0, which is 6 clicks left windage. And I'm gonna see if that'll get me, if I'm an inch or so, or 1.5 inches above where I'm aiming, that's fine for deer hunting. That'll probably help me for unknown yardage. Okay, that's 6 clicks. I'm gonna try 6 clicks left with a federal and see where I'm at. And I may try it with a Winchester too. Here we go. I'm gonna aim. My intention is to be just a little bit above that little orange square. So I'm going to walk it in. Alright, let's go take a look. This is now a sight-in for hunting. Alright, that's right about where I want to be. Let's see how high I am. About 2 inches high. So, I know that 2 inches high at 100. I'm going to try it with the Winchester and see if I hit about the same place. Alright, so with the Federal, I'm about 2 inches high at 100 yards. I'm going to fire a Winchester and see if I'm pretty close, and I'll call it good. I like my deer rifles to be an inch or two high at 100 yards. That way, if I have a shot, say 200 yards away, I won't drop as far, or 300, I won't drop as far. So here goes the Winchester at 100. I'm going to see if I'm still about 2 inches high at 100. I got to do something with my glasses, eh? Kind of a mess. All right, here we go. I pulled that one left just a little, but ain't bad. It ain't bad. I saw my crosshairs just slightly left when that shot went off, so it's just under the Federal. We'll look at it, but I'm calling that one. All right, it's right there with it. I'd call that one left just a little bit though. I knew I was a little left, but I'm just slightly lower, which is consistent with these groups. The Federal shoots just a little bit higher than the Winchester, but either one of these rounds would work just fine for hunting whitetail deer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to tell you I appreciate you watching my video. I'd made another video before I figured out what I was doing wrong. I'm just going to kill that, but see, my first, I was real wide. I was getting like 3-inch groups and, really just crappy. This one, I don't know, it was bad. It was really bad. And then I got to looking at my equipment. I got to looking at my equipment, and I made a focusing adjustment, and then some practice, dry fire practice, breathing control practice, marksmanship practice. Well, I shrunk my groups, and they're a lot better than they were. And then I realized, well, okay, I'm consistently in this area. You saw that. So I brought it over, and these are the two. I called that shot. It should have been right here, but I figured either one of these I'm sighted in perfectly well enough to hunt with the rifle. I'm happy, and I'm gonna go on to other firearms for reviews. But I just want to tell you, those of you that subscribed and my recent subscribers, I appreciate you. My subscribers mean more to me than anything. That's what my channel is for. But I just want to tell you thank you for watching, these videos. God bless you, and God bless America. And I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.